Hi, I'm Suzy Cohen, and I'm a real-life pharmacist offering real-life solutions from head to toe. Today's question comes from Lynn in Ocala, and she writes, Dear Suzy, I had a complete hysterectomy in 1988 because of endometriosis at the age of 33. Wow, endometriosis is a hormonal horror that can be linked to several things. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, I started out on Premarin, and have been on it for far too many years. I tried bioidentical hormones, but they only worked okay for me. My question is, how long do I have to be on HRT, hormone replacement therapy, before the hot flashes stop? Your hot flashes might be the result of some cortisol imbalances, and sometimes the adaptogens that I talked about in a prior video, like rhodiola, could help with that. Balancing the body and reducing stress is wonderful. Black cohosh works. Chaste tree can work for some people, but not if you've had a hysterectomy. So that would be not indicated for you. But yeah, it could also be related to too much estrogen. So you can balance your estrogen with progesterone. That's the other female hormone. And this is one brand that I have called Progest. It's made by Emerita and it's sold nationwide. And I wouldn't do it unless you had the approval and blessings of your doctor. However, it is sold over the counter. And progesterone tends to balance and calm the estrogen in the body. So I think that could be helpful for women with endometriosis and also fibroids. Iodine is deficient oftentimes in women who have these problems, and also in women who have fibrocystic breast disease. So iodoral is a tablet form of iodine because some of the other brands taste pretty nasty. Now, too much estrogen in the body is bad because it can increase your risk for breast cancer as well as endometriosis, fibroids, and horrible periods for that matter. You can also try flaxseed. This is found in most health food stores. I poured some out so you could see. It's just flax seeds. You have to grind them up and then sprinkle them on oatmeal or cereal, or you can put them on anything, eggs, salads. You don't really taste them. They're actually good, and you can bake with them. They knock off the nasty cancer-causing estrogen off your cells, and they replace it with good estrofactors, a brand made by Metagenics. You have to find a doctor that sells Metagenics, or you have to go online. This is a good product, and there are many others in the health food store. I don't know all the brand names. Myomin is one that a Chinese naturopath developed. It's got a bunch of herbs in it that I can't pronounce, but it worked for me. It was pretty good. I tried it for a couple of months and I liked it. You have to buy the Myomin online. And there's one more thing I don't have with me. It's broccoli. If you eat a lot of broccoli, like 2 bucketfuls, you can reduce your risk of cancer, breast cancer and prostate cancer. It contains an active ingredient called I3C, indole 3-carbinol. And I3C can do a lot of things. It can help prevent breast cancer. In my opinion, it works very well. And it can help with preventing prostate cancer as well. I3C can help with endometriosis and fibroids and other hormonal horrors. It can also make your periods better, less crampy, and shorten the flow and just make them a little bit better for you. So that's all I have for now. I could talk for an hour. If you'd like more, you could read my book, The 24-Hour Pharmacist. I have about 4 chapters on hormones for men and women, and home test kits that you can buy to check your own hormones. You can also visit me at my website, dearpharmacist.com. You can write me a letter, and maybe I'll pick it for YouTube or print it in my syndicated newspaper column. But I really do care, and I really want you to know that if you're experiencing a hormonal horror of any sort, and you're a man or a woman and you want help, please write to me. This is just what I could get in this video. There is so much more you can do. There is no need for any woman at the age of 33 to have her female parts removed. And that's what concerns me, is there seems to be this huge push for pharmaceutical drugs that are lab created, like you mentioned the Premarin in your question to me. Premarin comes from horse pee. Excuse me, why does any woman want to put horse pee pills in her? So I know that the bioidenticals are safer. They're keyword bioidentical. they match you, whereas Premarin and Prempro have been in trouble already. They've already been linked to breast cancer, higher risk of stroke and heart attack. And I know that because a study was halted called the Women's Health Initiative, was halted because these drugs were linked to a higher risk of breast cancer, stroke, and heart attack. So they've kind of fallen out of favor with doctors. So don't go on synthetic pills if you don't have to. Try natural things. Again, these are just a few samples. There's so much more you can do. And I'll see you next time.